Ding dong. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
We're all matching.
We're wearing our Buc-ee's t-shirts.
Buc-ee's, repping the Buc-ee's.
It's a beaver.
I'm eating plastic.
Pretty much.
Matt is eating plastic. Oh yeah.
It's
Plastic.
We have our emotional support skishes.
Yeah.
Skish.
Skish.
This is
Skish.
I got a blinky.
All right, there you go.
I'm blinked up.
Butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high.
Baby, I need to know. People.
Hi, this is Stevie.
Should we restart the pod?
No, this is perfect. Welcome to No Eye Contact. This is Texas Part 2. The Reckoning.
The reckoning. How
So
ominous.
much money in this.
Huh?
So much money in this.
You're welcome. Just to remind you of her.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's some on mine too.
Shmoney.
I never noticed.
Anywho.
Anywho, so what did you think about Goatman's Bridge?
I don't like. Oh hell.
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus
Christ! Come on.
You guys wait until we podcast.
Stinky Boy's here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He almost died.
It's not safe.
He's like one of those little bouncing goats.
Yeah.
He's just like him. Oh yeah, Goatman's. We went to Goatman's
Yeah.
Bridge today. My first time. And it was fucking interesting.
It was a little bit scary.
It was not great.
For like the first half, I was like, there's like people like walking their dogs. Like there's a freeway right there. Like
Yeah.
a bunch of kids like spray painted penises on it. You know, I was like, this isn't all right. And then I don't know. We just kept going, and I had like gas. Like I was having gas pains in my stomach this morning. Like even before we went, but it was like fine. And then we went to Ulta and it was like fine, but like uncomfortable. And then just when we were there, it was just like gradually got worse. And I just thought it was just like naturally, like, I don't know, my fucking stomach was hurting. And then as soon as we got in the car and left, I wasn't having stomach pains anymore. And that kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
But y'all had a fucking experience.
Yeah.
Yet again.
Us.
Yeah.
Goatman's Bridge for the third time.
For the
time's
third
a charm.
time.
I don't know why we keep going back. It's a fun attraction, and then we're like, God, this is fucked.
Yeah.
I think
And it's like almost immediate regret once you like cross a certain point. You know, your chest starts to get heavy and feel like you can't really
breathe
that well like you should.
besides the stomach pain, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
But stomach pain isn't irregular for me. So I didn't think anything of it. It just freaked me out when we left, and it was fine.
Right.
But I think Lauren, because Lauren isn't as strong. Is that the right word?
I'm just not as sensitive
Yeah,
as
that's the right word.
Madison
She's real
is.
weak.
Yeah.
But
But so I think you should tell your version and like kind of what you visualize and stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
So we go through Goatman's Bridge. We go underneath the bridge so you can see like where they do seances and that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's another part that you can cross back over the bridge, and it's more of like a little foresty area.
Which wait, so everything was fine, and then when we went on the bridge, both of you were like, "It feels dirty. It feels bad."
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, "That's weird. It just feels like I'm under a bridge."
Yeah, no, I mean it didn't feel super great. I need my arm. Okay. So it didn't feel like super great down there. But so there's this part in like the forest area that is this massive circle area, and like right now pretty much everything is dead just because, you know, winter. But we've gone in the summer when things are alive, and it's just this big circle, and everything is dead. You don't see any like burn marks on the trees, so like I don't think it was a fire that like caused it and caused like a little dead circle.
It was way bigger than I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
when you described it to me. It was
Right.
a very large circle, and there's definitely a circle because there is green on the ground, but there's a definite line where there's no more green.
Right.
And it
right.
feels like all of the tree, like there's not even anything trying to grow on the trees. Like it feels like all the trees are dead.
Yeah.
It's
Everything
so weird.
in there, I like.
There's no birds.
There's
no squirrels.
yeah, there nothing. I've never seen anything there. And of course, in the middle of it this time, there was like a bunch of ash and that type of thing from a seance in the past, but. We walked around a little bit, and then we were leaving that section.
Oh, also, there was a random taser on the ground. Who
Never
leaves a
good
taser?
sign.
Yeah, that wasn't a great sign for.
Because nobody just says, let me place this taser on the ground. That's not how that works.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, continue.
But yeah, so we were like, I thought we were like walking out and like walking out of that area and onto like the little next spot we were looking at, but we weren't. I was ahead of the group, and then I had turned around, and they had both stopped to look at this really cool tree. And I was a bit a ways from them, and I was like, oh, I definitely don't want to be alone here. And I like said that out loud. I was like, all right, well, I don't want to be by myself here. And then I turned my back, and yes, there were people that were milling about when we got there, but during this time,
Yeah, there was nobody.
we were alone. There wasn't
No
anybody.
other people.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody like walking the trails or fishing or nothing like that. So I turn around, and it feels like something's staring. Like something was watching me turn around and walk back to Madison and Ashley. So I just got a very weird feeling, but I was like, I'm not looking backwards. Just, I don't know. That was my gut. So we're fucking around on the tree. We kind of, we walk, we kind of pass a certain point, and things start to feel better, like we can breathe a bit. And no, you're good. And so oh no,
What the hell did I do?
not on the this is not
What the hell did I do?
But anyway, so we walk, it starts to feel a little bit better, and then Madison's like, we gotta start heading out. So we turn back around, and again, kind of right at the same point where things started to feel a little bit lighter, things started to feel heavy again. And so we're walking, and we were kind of at the point where the dead circle was, just on the other kind of side of the trail. And so on the other side of the trail was like this big foresty area, and then there was a river. So Madison gets the brilliant idea of,
They just were like, I'm always drawn to this path.
yeah, they were very much like,
And Lauren immediately was like,
yeah,
Oh.
I knew that wasn't going to be a great thing.
I was
so,
just like, la-dee-da-dee-da.
so we start walking through this area, and the uneasy feeling that I was having, it felt like I had an elephant kind of on my chest, almost like a panic attack, but like I know I wasn't having a panic attack because normally when I have those, there's a bunch of other things, including like I have like racing thoughts, and like I wasn't having anything like that. Like emotionally, I was good. Mentally, I was good. So I knew it wasn't like just anxiety or like overreaction of the situation.
And you were kind of feeling a similar thing too, right? Like
Right,
pressure on
yeah.
your chest, something with your throat.
Yeah. And
And I feel like I got to fart real bad.
She's like, I'm just kind of gassy.
I literally bent over because I was like, I feel like if I just fart, the pain in my stomach will stop, and I couldn't fart. Sorry, I'm ruining the vibe.
So we were like walking closer to
So
the
it got
water.
it got worse as you got closer to the river.
Yeah, it got worse the longer we were in that area, that like grassy area.
Yeah.
And
Now that you said that, because there was kind of a lot of people there, like when we pulled up and even when we left. But yeah, when we were in that part, like no one came by it. Like,
yeah, when we were in that area, the guy that was fishing over there had gone. Like the people that were on the bridge, kind of as we were leaving, they were gone. Like there was nobody around, and that seems to happen like literally every time we go there. Yeah, and we've only gone there during the day because it's real sketchy at night and like just not safe. Like women have gone missing there. It's just not a great area to be at night. So, and that seems to happen kind of every time we go there, is like there's people around and then all of a sudden there's not anybody around.
It always ends up just the two of us.
Yeah, it ends up being just the two of us. So we're walking, and you know, the longer that we're in there, the worse that feeling gets.
Pause.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
He brought the big lamb out.
does he not do that?
No, it's brand new.
Why did he do that?
He loves the lambs. That's his favorite. That was incredible.
We just witnessed like actual.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I'm confused.
That's such a good boy.
How did he
Lolos.
just carried it out with his mouth?
Yeah, that's a good boy, Lolo.
And he's never done that?
Apollo plays with two toys.
Lamb
a
ball.
really dusty lamb chop that he's had for 800 years.
And it's little or
And
it's
a
big?
ball,
It's little.
Tiny. And a ball that has to come from
You can't say that word because
You can get the same ball from the store.
and he will not touch it.
Won't touch it.
The same
He's so
color,
finicky.
the same. It does not matter.
It has to come from.
It has to come from that one place.
Wow.
That was crazy.
That was insane.
Did he just gently carried it out by his
Yeah.
mouth? He was
Yeah,
backing
and then
up?
he just went
dropped it.
like real gentle, like.
Aw.
So, anywho, sorry.
You guys scared the fuck out of me.
So
Because I didn't see him. And so when you guys were like, I just looked and I just saw, he's trying to fucking help me.
Yeah,
That's,
likes
I'll-
blankets.
he humps blankets.
That's so
it's
weird.
just
Nasty
blankets.
he is a weirdo.
Yeah, it's just blankets. He
He's a
doesn't
little
hump pillows.
fucking freak.
He doesn't hump these.
He doesn't hump that lamb chop?
No. Well, he might. I don't know.
No, sir. You can't hump the blankie. No.
He's like, no one's ever told me no before.
Yeah. No, I don't even know what that means.
Have you guys ever seen Labyrinth?
No.
He looks like a character from Labyrinth. It's a puppet. Oh, he did not like that.
No, he doesn't like.
He wants to fuck this blanket.
Come here, Apollo.
Okay.
Lay down. Lay down. Good boy.
Where are we at?
Scene.
And
And scene. So the longer we're in there, the heavier it starts to feel for me. And then I start to feel like something is watching us. And while we're walking, I'm kind of looking around to see.
But no one's saying this out loud. Let it be known.
Correct.
We did
This
not
is
check
all-
in
No.
until the
kept-
car.
I kept checking in on Madison
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I know that they're very sensitive, and I know that there's a point in which they are at their max and they need to leave. Especially towards the end, I was very much like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Kind of constantly asking because I knew what I was feeling, and I knew that if I was feeling that, they had to have been feeling it too.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like we should interject. So we walk close to the river, and then you were immediately like, I just got really dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super dizzy.
So now we're like kind of trying to be like, ooh, let's go. Okay, let's
Yeah,
leave.
I'm like, okay, we're leaving, and like during this time, I am looking around, trying to see if maybe the guy that was fishing when we got there was staring at us.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was
Like the
something.
logical reason. Yeah.
I was trying to find the logical reason as to why that was the case. If there was hikers that were walking by and even just happened to glance over. Like I was just trying to find like
Because you just felt like there was
logic.
another there was a fourth.
Yeah, I felt like I was being stared at, but the feeling that I felt was, I feel like, there's different types. I think people that present female will understand, like, or not even present female, like just from like that kind of perspective though, like know that kind of stare of like, there's a difference between staring and like a predatory stare.
Yeah.
It felt like a predatory stare.
Did it feel like danger? Did it feel a little bit like you were in danger?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, a little bit.
Why
it
did
made
we
me
stay
very,
so long?
It made me very uneasy. And again,
For science.
Yeah. For spooky stories for the podcast.
For the podcast, Ashley.
Yeah, for your podcast.
You're dedicated.
Y'all are crazy.
So we start to get out of there. And we're walking back to the car, and Madison keeps turning around.
Yeah.
To
and
stare.
it was, the turning around was kind of freaking me out.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like the turning. So they kept turning around to look at that section of where we were. When we left this certain
I didn't realize I was
section,
turning around that much.
you really were.
But it wasn't
I'm
even
so
like
sorry.
it was like you turned around with a panic.
Yeah.
Like it was literally like startled.
Yeah, like you heard something or
Yes.
something like that.
Or like you were looking for
startled.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like it would make me turn around.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Because I was
didn't
like,
realize
what?
I
Is
was
someone
doing
like
that
is someone running up behind us? Like what's happening?
yeah. So like I am telling Madison, I'm like, stop. You know better than that. Stop looking. Because I feel that same
But you're not feeding
uneasy,
into it.
predatory stare. I know what they're looking at. I know what they're searching for, and they don't need to go there. They don't need to keep searching it out. So I'm like, just get to the car. So we're getting into the car. We get in the car. We start to like leave or whatever, and Madison's like, I gotta tell you guys something when we're back in the car. So we get in the car. We're all like, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but like we're all dead silent in the car for a hot minute.
It's a little quiet.
I felt that the vibe was I don't know, I just felt the vibe that we should wait until we're like safely away.
That's kind of how I...
The parking lot felt like it was like part of it.
Yeah.
Still unsafe. Still
Yeah,
too
it's
close.
it's too, even if it was a safe place, it's still too close. So we need it. Yeah. So we were just quiet. And then we kind of started, I think both Madison and I kind of started to calm down a bit. And Madison.
Oh, wait. I want to back up and say that when we got there in the parking lot, I was given, what was the stone?
I think I gave you
I know you,
tourmaline.
I was given a crystal, a black crystal, and then I was
Either
also
obsidian or
given
tourmaline.
it was obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah. And then a little like coin with a pentacle on it.
yeah, because I'm not fucking protected.
He's so cute. Anyhow.
so
gave-
cute.
Yeah, I gave you obsidian and a pentacle.
Yes. Oh, sorry, bud. And honestly, there was a few times. At first, it was just like something to fiddle with, like because I had the little coin in my pocket, so I would just like fuck with it in my hands. But then, like I don't know, towards the end, it felt like how you would use like a worry stone. Like it was like I was like, ooh, I was a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
nervous.
It's probably not bad that I play with this. I don't know.
No, yeah, no, that's good.
But you said that when we pulled up, you did like a little, what was it, like a cleansing?
Yeah, like I think we both kind of just did like a little bit of like a mental protection.
You did too?
Yeah.
I was
missed
doing it
that
the
part.
whole time I was there.
Yeah, I was too. So like while I
Oh,
was
yeah.
there, I was kind of just setting my intentions on
Whoa.
my protection and in this instant, I know that Madison can protect themselves in that kind of sense. So I was trying to project some of that like protection energy onto Ashley just because I knew
So
that
nice
like
of you.
I just knew that, like,
I needed all the help I could get.
well, I just knew that, like, you may need it, you may want it, that type of thing.
Nice.
So it was just, and it turns out that we were both doing the same thing.
Aw, but you didn't talk about doing that before?
No.
Aw.
It was just what we did.
I like that. So you were both like, it was described to me, and this is literally what I was imagining before you even said it. But like Bella in Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, super cheesy, but that's how I always like kind of envision it. Is like I'm just trying to like move that energy to. Sorry, he's playing.
Brought
again.
it over here.
He's breaking his neck.
Oh, he broke his neck. You're the cutest
I don't know how to
dog.
play with it with him.
I don't know.
I don't want to scare him, you know?
Yeah.
Does he want me to throw it?
No.
Stevie.
How about actually when the pizza was gonna get here? We never ordered pizza.
You asked for that?
No.
Ashley asked
Nobody asked for pizza.
I think you said I was gonna ask Ashley when's the pizza getting here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask either one.
And then you realized we didn't get pizza.
Yeah, I was like, "When's the pizza gonna be here?"
Oh yeah, we haven't ordered pizza. We talked
No
about it.
one ordered pizza.
Do we want pizza?
I don't know.
Dude, Stevie wants it so bad. This is so cute. Sorry. He's so cute. It's like
Oh.
that was. He said the B word.
That was bitch. Play with me.
Pick up the giant lamb chop.
Yeah.
And
that
fucking jiggle me around.
Yeah. Yeah. That weighs more than I do.
I want to throw it and see what he does, but I know she's gonna go after it.
Yeah.
You probably like what?
I want to play with you, bud, but just
We're a little busy at the
We're
moment.
cast in here.
play with yourself.
You can play with him with your foot. He will do just fine with
Oh
it.
hell yeah.
Um,
He got bored of it.
there you go.
Like a sandwich again.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Okay, so we were like, so we get away from the site, and we're in the car,
Yes.
and then we start talking, and Madison looks at me and goes, I what did you say? You were like, I saw it and I'm gonna describe it.
Oh well, I was like, I know what it looks like, and I'm interested to see if like you know what it looks like too. So like I've seen it, and I wanted to know if like because she was starting to get more and more sensitive, if she saw the same thing that I saw.
And that y'all both definitely felt like a vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
could you tell that like Lauren was like kind of freaking out a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean vice versa. Like, I mean, we know each other well, so.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, so Madison asks me like what I like thought it was or what I thought it looked like, and get into. Oh.
That's what it sounded like.
Does he hate this or does he like this?
He likes it.
He's just vocal.
He's just a vocal
Oh,
dog.
he's playing.
Yeah.
I thought I was annoying him.
No.
Like, this is fun? Or am I, is this...
He'll whip his head around and try and bite you if
He
he gets
doesn't
done
like
with it.
Everyone
Oh.
is
Yeah.
silent. Okay, now do it.
Oh.
There's a noise, Apollo.
Sometimes just when you touch him, he freaks out.
You squeeze his head a little bit.
It's like a that was easy button. It just makes him real muppety, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even doing it that hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you barely touch him.
Is this going from ghost podcast to just high podcast?
Very quickly.
Segue.
This dog loves getting jiggled around.
Yeah.
He
like-
jiggle boy.
He likes getting his shit rocked.
You and me both,
Baby
Apollo.
shaking syndrome. That's not fun. This is actually a PSA about baby
this is
shaking syndrome.
PSA.
I like how it's not shaken baby syndrome. It's baby shaken.
You're telling me this whole time it's been shaking baby syndrome.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Baby shaking.
But you said that like 4 times now, and when you first said it, I went, "Oh, she must have got the illness or whatever, the disease messed up, the syndrome messed up." And then you said it a second time, and I went, "I think she thinks it's baby shaking syndrome."
Oh, them babies.
Them babies. We shake them babies.
The boots. Down here in Texas. I thought it was baby shaking syndrome the whole time. No one corrected me. Why didn't y'all correct me?
Well, I also thought it was just like you got it mixed up, but then you just said it like 3 times in a row, so I was like, oh, she means it. She said baby shaking syndrome.
This is a for real.
Baby. That's so embarrassing for me.
We all do embarrassing things.
That's so true.
I keep calling Mucinex Mucinex. And
the movie
and the guy at the hospital laughed at me. I said, "Can I take Mucinex?" He said.
He didn't tell me that.
And he giggled and said, "Yeah, Mucinex. You can take Mucinex." I was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself."
You said that with your whole pussy.
I did with my whole pussy. So okay, so but like, you would think you have mucus, so instead of Mucinex,
No, exactly.
mucus.
And I'm glad we're finally bringing this up.
I know. When I become president,
Mucinex.
that's the only thing. But what's bad is like my last job that I had.
Oh my god. For a second. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. That was so funny. Oh my god.
She got taken on the corner and got freaked out, I think.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, the cord, she got tangled in the cord and then it tightened on her and it made her panic.
Does that have audio too? I almost killed your dog for a second.
I was like, oh my god. All I saw was my credit card going sky high, replacing all of this. I was like, no. No.
She said the wire made it all the way over there. But so the way she was freaking out in my brain, I was like, oh my god, she's getting electrocuted. I thought I killed your dog.
Meanwhile, I'm just laughing my ass off. Both of you are panicking. I'm just like having a good giggle. Excuse me, everyone. I gotta go brush my teeth.
Oh, we've reached that part of high. That you feel how fuzzy your teeth are.
Yeah.
Don't describe it.
You know that fuzzy feeling. Ugh.
You know that feeling when your bones are wet?
Bro, do you like pulping your orange juice? It tastes like penguin fur. And I stand by that and no one gets me. It's like penguin fur in your mouth, dude. Penguin fur? Yeah, they have little fur. Have you never touched a penguin?
No, I've not been privileged enough to touch a fucking penguin.
Listen here.
Have you touched a penguin?
Yeah!
She's like that
It's like I didn't question her until you said that. Because at first I was like, yeah, we've all touched penguins. Yeah, where have you been?
I touched it.
You're like, wait a minute.
They don't have penguins at the petting zoo.
Oh my god. I had to lay down because I was going to pee my pants.
Why are these so sticky? Are they always
One of them busted. One of them busted in the back.
Busted a Kool-Aid nut. No, but I'm going to pee in my pants when I'm
There was one time
That's so funny.
that we were like laughing.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, I almost peed a little. And Madison goes, I peed a lot. And then had to get up and change her underwear.
That's so perfect.
Isn't that right, baby?
Dude, this is funny, but I don't know how to fix this. Whew. We're missing some golden. That's what this is the YouTube exclusive. Now you can send all your listeners to the YouTube video.
Sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon and make sure you check out sticky bottle caps for compensation, emotional distress compensation.
Yeah, what she said. Dude, when I was...
This tastes like medicine.
I believe that. I mean, it's not good. We never claimed it was good. To me, it's just like nostalgic. Like candy. Have you ever had a candy cigarette? They're not that good. You know what I mean?
No, they're terrible.
But you do it for the nostalgia sometimes. Actually, I've had a candy cigarette in a very long time.
The bottle caps that we have.
Yes!
One of them busted.
Exactly.
And they're all sticky.
And
I hate it.
Yeah.
And
So,
then
did you not have them when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did. I just haven't had them in so long that I
Okay.
forgot. Like,
And
what
you're
they,
like, not
No,
worth it.
no.
Not nostalgic.
No.
What's
they're
a nostalgic
gross.
candy for you?
Okay. It was called Wonder Balls, and it was like a chocolate ball, and then inside had like harder, like almost like Smarties,
Yes.
but they were like in a shape of characters, I think.
Yeah.
So you had to break open the ball. I think they still have them.
Wonderball.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear y'all, but I was
I know, that was impressive.
breaking with the ball. I was like, oh, fucking Wonderballs.
Dude, I never had one, but I saw commercials for them. We couldn't afford one. I'm just kidding. I just never saw, I don't know. I remember them. Like, I can remember commercials, but I never had one.
Yeah.
And
It was like shitty chocolate with shitty candy in the center.
Delicious.
I mean, it was. So were Dunkaroos, and look at you.
I've never had one.
Gross.
No, they are not.
Then you got my icing.
That's like the whole point of a Dunkaroo.
See, the both of your eyes are very squinty and you look very high. But I am not high enough yet.
That's a weird measure. How squinty your eyes are.
Yeah, you guys look high.
I have naturally squinty eyes. I'll have you know that.
Those are high eyeballs and you can't tell me otherwise.
That's probably true.
It's a little true.
That opens my eyes wider. Okay,
need to
do
smoke.
something about it. Pause.
I didn't know we were still potting.
Oh. I feel like we're always potting.
I feel like you need to cut a lot of this out.
Got it.
We can finish the. Do you want to finish the goatman story real quick, and then we can order food?
Yeah.
It won't take too long.
True. I'll try my best not to sidetrack with questions. I have to reel my ADD in.
No.
Being high really unleashes ADD and autism, I feel like. Y'all ever feel that?
Yeah.
It really just unlocks the key.
So Madison asks like what I saw, and so like I didn't see anything. Let me put it that way. Like it was just kind of like in your mind's eye type thing, like gut reaction.
Oh wait, can I say,
Yeah.
as a third party who just had a stomach ache, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go man, wait, what was it? Oh yeah. So when you said that, when like we're about to play a game where it's like, ooh, describe and see if it's what Mads visualized.
Right.
Like we're seeing like if they saw the fucking same shit. I immediately am like, who am I imagining in the woods? Because I wanted to see if my guess would be on par. And I felt like it was pretty good. Like the vibe that I got. It's not right. No, actually,
You were kind of on par. Like you picked up like the tone of it at least.
Okay.
You were like somebody that was like menacing and like
yeah, because last night
that made sense.
we were talking about, because last pod I think Sorry. We were talking about. Oh yeah, like the menacing men spirit.
Stop staring at us. It freaks us out.
Go back to staring at the camera. I'm just kidding.
Just stare at that.
I'm listening with my eyes.
Yeah, but then you don't blink. It's very
I'm
weird.
listening with my eyes. That's funny. That's a t-shirt. I'm listening with my eyes.
With your eyes.
Children, listen with your eyes.
So you had the tone down though, right? Of
Yeah.
the guy.
Should I say the tone?
Yeah.
Sorry. I think it's funny because it was not correct. It was not correct at all. It wasn't even close. I was imagining just like a dark figure menacing, like kind of man presence. But I was imagining a goat's head on the man. But I couldn't see details because it was like very dark, like black. But it was just like a ram guy. But like
A
scary.
goat guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a goat man maybe.
Kind of like.
Kind of like
I was imagining goat man.
the owner of this bridge.
He's a man. He's a goat. He's a goat man.
Damn. I ain't never had an original thought. Okay, so then they were like, but this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, and I know I got it in the bag. I know we all saw the goat man.
We also goat man.
We all got bubble guts. And we all saw the fucking goat man. And so I'm ready to hear what we saw. And then this is what Lauren said.
I said that what I had saw was something like kind of like a human-y kind of form, but like if the limbs were really long, like almost kind of spider-y like, just real long. And it walked like on all fours.
But more like crawl.
Yeah, but yeah. It was more of like a crawling, not like a full blown like walk.
Ugh.
Like it was very like mechanically like crawling types of thing.
Sorry.
Are you?
Y'all some high motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
No, Apollo's just looking and you can't see. He looks like if a bee stung him and he was allergic to bees.
A bee stung him what?
He was allergic to bees.
I'm so mad at you.
That looks
So
like
mean.
Apollo looks like an allergic reaction.
Look at it. It's so specific. You describe things so specifically. It's fucking hilarious.
Autism.
I think I have that too. Dude. Last night, I realized that I felt like I kept referencing movies. Like, it's like you'd be telling me a story, I'd be like, just like in this one movie. And then a little bit later, I'd be like, that's kind of like that one guy in that one movie. And you'll be like, yeah,
Kinda.
that's how my autism, I think, works.
I don't know movies. I've never
I
seen
have a
one.
movie leg.
movie.
I ain't never seen them. I ain't never been with a movie. Sorry. Cut that out.
Don't cut that out.
Okay. Sorry, continue. It was like moving.
Yeah, it was just moving real creepy, like. And then when we left this area, I was fully expecting it to kind of follow us more. Like it felt like I was being followed, being like stalked almost, right? Like, so I thought it was going to continue. And we hit a certain spot and it kind of slowly started to turn of like that same feeling that I felt right outside of like the burned down circle when I was like alone for just a few seconds. Like,
Oh, you felt that with all of us?
It went, it went
Whoa,
back to
that's
that.
a different layer.
Yeah, it was. So it was like all of us, and it kind of switched to that feeling, like rather than the
Ooh.
stalked feeling.
I'm glad I didn't feel that.
Yeah, it was not great. It was not. And then this person just keeps looking back, and I'm like,
Yeah, because
stop. Yeah, but you were looking back a lot.
I I didn't realize I was doing it a lot. I thought it was just like every once in a while.
No, it was.
Were you high?
No. Okay, so I have this thing where, like, if something extremely paranormal happens, I get lost in it.
Whoa.
And then I don't realize.
Some of the
I don't
things that.
perceive the things happening is the same thing as you guys. So time is weird. Time is really weird, and, like,
whoa.
I have splotches in my, like, memory. So, like, something like that, I don't remember, like, looking back that often.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's what I saw, and then Madison was. Well, you can tell him what you.
I was gonna say, speak for me, babe. But yeah, it was kind of along that same thing where, like, it felt terrible, and then we got to the grassy area past that spot, and I was like, this is fine. And then the second we, like, crossed that same threshold, it was, like, terrible again. And we were walking back, and I was like, I'm drawn to the water or whatever, and I get over there, and, like, I'm so dizzy that I feel like I could fall down, and I just kept seeing myself, like, being pushed into the water. And, like, it kept replaying on a loop, just being pushed into the water. And so I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go. And, like, we're walking out, and I'm still incredibly dizzy. But I had seen, and what was funny is why I asked her if she had seen the same thing, because I was just, like, super curious. But, like, we saw the same thing where, like, we were being stalked by the thing that was, like, black and really long and fast. And it was like crawling towards us.
Ew.
And the further we were walking out, yeah.
What's crazy is, like, I can, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very easy to visualize.
Like like it's you remember it because you were there. Like it makes it like realer, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's like I was, like, picturing, like, if this was a horror movie and the creature you guys just, like, it's like I was like, I could see that. Like, that was such a specific thing that you, because it was literally just like, what do you think what did you visualize? And you were just like, I kind of got this vibe.
Yeah, like I was like,
Yeah.
my
And
gut
you were
is
like, that was
telling
it
me
exactly.
That's exactly.
And I was
to
imagining
the
a goat
point.
man.
Ash is like,
Well,
fucking
and
know
to be-
it.
It was
To
just
be
so
honest-
specific.
Well, yeah, and honestly, like whenever I was saying it, I was like, I sound like I'm freaking crazy. Like I didn't expect them to have the same visualization like that. That was the first time for me that I've ever been so attuned to it.
Whoa.
I guess.
Yeah. Did that freak you out?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was like, oh, like it was just like because I was just going based upon my like intuition of like what I thought I saw because I didn't see shadows, I didn't see anything. It was just all it was all just feeling. It was all I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
But like it was
Yeah.
feeling, and so when the feeling was happening, were you visualizing that? Or was it like later when you thought about it?
Yeah, it was one of those where like my brain would kind of start to go down the path of like visualizing it like crawling.
Okay, I have a very specific
But here's
question.
here's the thing though.
Tears.
I would then that's when I would go and look to see if I could see somebody because I was looking for the logical reason why I was feeling
Like
that
someone's
way.
walking by, or
Yeah, like somebody's walking by. That guy that was fishing was staring, or like whatever. But there was nobody around.
I did. Okay, so there was like when we went by the river, there was that guy fishing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
And
Like when we first got there.
I wasn't like looking around because I've never been there, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't like paranoid, but
Right.
I did like just happen to look over at that guy, and now that you say that, I did notice the whole time because I just felt like we were being kind of loud. I did notice the whole time like he had his back to us, like he literally never just like even was just like people, you know. Just when I hear noise, I'm like, what's up, you know?
Yeah.
That's autism. It's autism, baby.
I do the same thing. So.
Squirrel. Sorry.
The sound effects. But
I
yeah,
don't know why I said psh.
yeah, we visualized the same thing, and I think the reason I like kept looking around so quickly, I guess, is because it was getting closer and closer really quickly.
Wait, okay, I have a fucked up question.
Yeah.
So you felt like something was staring at you. But then like from that energy you were able to like visualize and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did the staring feel like it was tall? Or is that too specific?
For me, it just was staring. It was just eyes.
Yeah, it was. For me, I feel like the staring part, like the crawling is low.
Right.
The staring part though felt tall for me.
What if it goes up the trees?
Right. It was something like
Goes up the
that.
trees.
It was something like that. Like it was
That makes sense.
it was really tall.
Ew.
It probably goes up into the trees then and watches.
Yeah, and then comes down when it wants. Yeah. When
Have
it
y'all
wants to.
seen The Ritual? Sorry.
Yes.
It was kind of, when you started describing that, I was immediately picturing the fucking creature in,
Yeah.
I've never
Ritual.
seen Ritual.
Oh,
but
have to
not
watch
that
it.
shape, but just like the way
Just
it like
tall.
camouflaged, and it was
Yeah.
just like it's like that. Do you remember the part where like they go up to those crazy trees and he just like sees a hand move
Yeah.
because it like blends in? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end, I wasn't imagining that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, I
imagining
haven't
like
seen that though.
kind of humanoid, but it's like the fucking arms and legs are gross.
Yeah, like I mean, like humanoid, like head, torso,
Yeah.
and then really long, spidery looking fucking
yeah.
limbs. Like I don't. Obviously, it wasn't human with that kind of fucking thing, but like.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be human presenting, but I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but
When you
like,
said it, I was imagining like that. It's somehow the legs like looked similar to those crazy dead trees, and it was like, yeah, it could like just blend
yeah,
in,
just
or
very,
just slip behind a tree kind of vibe.
yeah,
Camouflage.
So that's what you saw though too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah.
it would make sense if it was up in the trees staring down, because I felt like it was tall.
And that's why I'm glad I didn't touch any of those trees, even though I really wanted to.
Ew.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I touched a tree.
I don't think any of us
Now I'm
touched
like
any
going
of them.
back.
I didn't touch anything.
No, all of us made a point to be like, don't touch anything.
We did not. Wait, did we say that?
Yeah.
I feel like you guys were saying it to each other. You just told me not to step on the pentacles, and then I guess you were also like,
Yeah.
"Don't." There was a thing there. Like, don't
yeah,
go there.
like that. That was a seance. Like, don't get close to it.
When we were coming across the bridge, so there's like pinnacles all over this. Not pinnacles.
Pentagrams.
Sorry. Pentagrams all over this fucking bridge, and like penises and like curse words. But it was like don't step on any of the pentagrams. And so on the way back, we like kind of walked in a line, and
Cute.
This was very cute.
Mads was.
Strategically stepping.
You were?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't like consciously doing it, but I know that I was like walking. I'll take a step this way, and then I'm gonna take a step this way, and then I'm gonna swing over here to.
Yeah. And then so Lauren was behind Mads, like following Mads' every move. No one said anything.
No, we
No
didn't
one
say.
was like, follow what I'm doing.
No one said anything. And what's funny is we were walking in like a straight line. Like, so it was like a little wave of us doing whatever Madison was doing.
Because I was behind Lauren. Like, I was seeing Lauren making these conscious moves with her feet. And so I was like, I can't see any pentagrams, but like, maybe she knows something I don't.
Well, that just looks like a blank piece of wood. I don't know why we didn't step there.
No, I was just having fun.
But no one was saying anything.
No.
And then Lauren was just like, you like said something?
Yeah, I was like, I just want you to know. It was at the very, very end. And I was like, I just want you to know, like, I followed every single step that you just made because I figured you knew what you were doing.
I was like, that's so crazy because that's what I was doing to you.
I was just stepping and like smiling to myself. And, like,
I love that. That's
Meanwhile,
really
I'm
better.
like, boom.
I just thought
Oh,
that's
boom.
even better.
Boom.
I'm just being autistic,
like I
and
was-
you guys are just like, oh, this bitch knows what's up.
I was just like avoiding like landmines. Like just
I was just,
we were on the battlefield and you were.
I was just over there happy stimming.
you were over there chasing fucking butterflies.
Yeah, and that's why I laughed when you were just like, I'm following every move you make, and I was just like,
Why?
No, I was no, my face was, I was like this way, but my face was just like, because I couldn't figure out what you were talking about. I was like, why? And then Ash was like, I'm following your moves, and I was just like, these fucking idiots.
You're the leader.
Yeah, you were the leader. I was playing
You're
follow the
beacon.
fucking leader.
You're the goddamn beacon. You're the light that guides the way.
But so, fuck. Oh yeah. I mean, you guys were saying don't. What were we saying? I'm sorry.
Not touching the trees.
Yes.
But there was that one tree that over by the dead circle area across from the fucking thing. Madison wanted to touch that tree. That was the tree that like
yeah, I wanted to. It had letters like
It
it was
wasn't
like
carved.
bark. No, it wasn't carved. Like it was like bark fell off of the tree, but there was letters with bark still on it, and
Okay.
it didn't look carved.
and it was like a very
I have a
clear
picture
and
of it.
defined like A.
Okay, can I say something? Okay, so
She's right.
that was the way we walked into the dead area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a very unique tree,
Yeah.
and I did not notice it when we walked in.
Me either. Me either.
Yeah.
It's
I
like it
didn't
was
either.
something else to be like, no, stay here.
Yeah,
Come on the river. Come on
And
the river.
we really
Yeah.
were just standing there, like circling this tree, just looking at all aspects of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we were there for a minute looking at that tree.
but like,
Now, I've been there enough that I know that that tree is in
Is
fact
there,
there.
yeah. But we
Okay.
didn't see
Yeah.
it, like...
But, like, it was one of those trees that we didn't even register, like, walking into. Like, yes, there's a tree there, but not anything of... It's just noise, you know? Like, the surrounding area, just noise.
yeah.
And then it became very prominent at that point when you guys, like, turned around
I just find
and
that interesting.
y'all were circling the tree and
Is that
Madison was
weird?
getting super, like, close to the tree
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm like...
Let's maybe not do that.
So I was like, alright, let's, like, maybe not. Let's go.
But I don't feel like I don't feel like you guys told me, like, not to touch the trees. You said don't step on the pentagrams. And you said don't step on the fucking, like, where the ashes are and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't feel, I think you said to each other, like, or you told Mads, like, don't touch it. But I don't feel like anyone told me not to touch it.
Oh, God.
But you,
But what I'm
here's
saying
the
is,
thing, is like,
it was like the vibe was,
don't
let's
touch
not
stuff
touch
here.
them. Let's
Yeah,
not touch
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Let's just not touch that.
Yeah, like, I'm not,
like, I don't even think I, like, put my hand on the bridge or anything.
oh no, I'll, like, put my hand on the bridge and, like,
We
look
leaned over. I'm
down.
stupid.
But the bridge, honestly, the actual
It's
bridge,
true. The bridge wasn't freaky.
it's just a bridge, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just that area. Like, I don't think it's the bridge itself. I think it's, honestly, I
You're
think
so
a
right.
lot of it is that wooden part where that thing is.
Yeah, that was crazy. And you said that one time you came and there was, like, a bag up in the tree.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
was
not a bag,
tied-
sorry.
something
Something
was
was tied
tied up there.
What did it look like? Like, what size was it? How high up was it?
It was pretty high up.
It was to the point where, like, even a tall person wouldn't be able to do it, like, without a ladder.
It looked
Ooh.
weird, like someone had wrapped it in saran wrap.
Ew.
Yeah. And then there was
Ew.
definitely, like, Sharpie on it, too. Like, it
Yeah.
was very weird.
But there were things in it,
Yeah.
Ew.
like wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
And the
Ew.
vibe was not great.
Did you walk into the dead area?
No. Not that time.
point, we just kind of looked outside.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Did we say last night that, like, Zach, like, this is, like, one of the most haunted places or something?
Oh, yeah, I
Zach
don't think
Bagans
so.
has been there, like BuzzFeed Unsolved, like a bunch of different, like, really well-known mainstream paranormal things, like paranormal shows and stuff. They go there.
And you were telling me, like,
It's like a big phenomenon.
Someone will go, like, the area where the shit happened.
Yes.
Underneath the bridge where we were,
They did a ritual.
Mhm.
But, like, the woods area, you said, like, someone in the show, something happened and they quit.
Yeah, like she
Over
had
by
done a
where-
show
Not to cut you off, but, like, over where we were, where we felt that weird fucking thing.
Was that where that happened?
Yeah.
See, that's gross.
And it was a
All these
single.
things are lining up.
Here's the
and
thing:
that's
it was when they were alone over there.
Yeah, it was when they were by
So
themselves.
who was it? 2 people?
It was the girl who quit, who had been working with him for like 8 or 10 years.
She's just like one of the girls that runs around with him.
Yeah, like she's on the crew.
I've
and
never
then-
seen Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, and then what's that guy's name?
I think that you said Aaron.
Aaron. But like one of them, I can't remember which one, got hit on the head so hard. I think it was her. Hit on the head so hard that she had a massive welt.
By what? What did she get hit by?
Nothing. Like there's camera on her. Nothing hits her.
Does she like react?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She like falls onto the ground.
It, like something punched her in the face.
Like it hit her.
Ew.
Yeah.
Were they in the dead area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like there's
Ew.
audios.
It
of,
was
like,
it was right where
growling
that
over
day. You know how like the trail did this, and then here was the thing, and then here was just the foresty area where the thing was.
Yeah.
It was like right in there. It was like
We should
right
watch that episode.
right before
I
that.
don't know if I can handle it now. I'm just kidding. Actually, I would kind
You'd
of
be like, we were right there.
that would kind of be sick. Oh, that it would be sick because now I've fucking been there.
Yeah.
And then like Aaron got attacked and like something knocked him over and he like he started like changing and stuff. His personality.
Yeah, he
was
was starting to become like real like aggressive and stuff.
Or maybe it was Zach that was. Yeah, he was getting aggressive and knocked Zach to the ground. He
Yeah.
pushed Zach down. I remember now. It was all twisted up there.
Yeah.
Are any of the Ghost Adventures episodes boring?
Sometimes.
Like nothing really happens.
So okay, there's some of them where you can tell that they're genuine, actual reactions, and there's some of them that you can tell they're just being dramatic because nothing's going on.
oh, yeah.
Those are the ones like they're not technically boring. They're still entertaining, but they're boring to me because I'm like, you guys are just being dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Like
can
the
kinda tell.
Goatman's Bridge episode is one of their like, they have like a TV show where they talk about like the scariest things, and they said that for all of them, Goatman's Bridge was the worst.
Whoa.
One of the worst.
Mhm.
That's one that. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But like people
So all
go,
of the reactions are extremely real.
yeah, and I think we
Wow.
talked about this yesterday, but like people go to like and do satanic rituals and stuff like that all the time. So like there's constant. I mean, you saw like there were like 3 different areas that we saw just on our little thing of like seance spots, like ritual spots, you know.
Yeah.
And so like that is such a dark energy that only dark, like you wouldn't go there to
Yeah.
like do something that was light or, you know, a happy spell, a good spell, whatever, like a light spell. Like you would only go to that area for dark,
Whoa.
for like
Yeah.
darker things.
That's so.
You
crazy.
only go there with bad intentions.
Yeah, there's no good intentions that you come in there with.
Do you think that like? So, who are these people doing rituals?
Satan, like I don't know, satanic rituals, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Witches, dumb kids. I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's probably a little bit of everything. Honestly,
Whoa.
I don't think nothing good happens there. So I think some of it is just bullshit and, you know, don't really know what they're doing. And then I think that there are certain
Actual really nasty things.
really nasty things that happen in that forest. So like
Whoa.
that's the thing, like and I think we talked about this, like I don't think that place was like haunted by the goat herder and that, like
Yeah.
I think it was probably a story and then it got twisted and it attracted this negativity, and so, you know, the people open portals there for
Yeah.
fun, you know, and I'm just giving me goosebumps, but like
Oh.
they open shit there, and then there's nothing that's done to like cleanse that area or to get rid of whatever the fuck is over there. Like it's just free for all basically, and it's constantly happening. So I think that's why it
It's, like,
has
strong.
such a negative and it's so strong,
Whoa.
is because so much stuff happens there. Like I know that there's obviously like other haunted, like real haunted places like asylums and that kind of thing, but like this is very easily accessible at night. It's in a very populated area. Like it's well known too. So like you can go down there very easily at night. Like it's not like there's cops that are gonna stop and like search and stuff like that.
Are there lights over there?
No.
It's just the fucking.
It's just dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if you went there at night,
I would die. Here's the thing, I wouldn't. But go on. I would never go there at night.
Yeah. So, but do you think, because envision like going there at night?
Yeah.
Like, but if we just took the trail, we didn't go off the trail into the woods. We took the gravel path just to the bridge. Do you think that you would be able to see like little fires? Like, is it that popular?
I don't think it's that I don't think it's that popular where it's like constantly every single night and multiple people, you know, like multiple groups at night. I don't think it's like that. I think it's very much like sporadically here and there, but it's happening. It's not just like once or twice a year. I think it's happening, you know, multiple times a month where people are going out and, you know, doing shit. Probably with the cycles of the moon, if I'm honest.
Do you think
What
that people who are like serious about that shit? Are there people who are serious about that shit?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you think that some people have traveled, like, from a couple states over? Or something? Do you think
Probably. Wouldn't you say? Like,
they could do something?
yeah. I mean, if they also have an interest in like
That's wild. That's a lot of like energy.
yeah, like it. To me, it's a very like energetic spot. Like there's a lot of energy in that.
Yeah, remember how I told you it felt like the air was vibrating?
Yeah.
That's the energy in that area. But yeah, that it was not great. But the weird part was too with a thing was there was a clear defined part where that section of the forest was done. Because it had a path, like it was a man-made path with gravel and that type of thing. So it had a clear kind of edge to it. And both Madison and I felt like we crossed a wall. We crossed a threshold.
Stepping over that thing?
Yeah, it was literally like once I hit the gravel, I was like, okay. Now looking back, I started to feel less of the stalking and more of the staring.
You could breathe a little bit.
And you could start to breathe a little
brighter.
better. It was a little brighter. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because also you have to realize, like, I felt like I was being choked the entire time we were in there. And the second I stepped over, like not even I felt like I was being choked. You guys could hear it in my voice.
Yeah,
your voice
was like raspy.
Yeah, and it's not like you were like clearing your throat and shit.
No.
It was literally just like.
And then you would start to cough like like you were trying.
Me?
Like no,
Me.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
they were like somebody that had been choked. Like if you choke, like you're gonna cough, that type of thing.
Yeah.
That they started to do that too.
Yeah.
When? At what point?
Like it just as soon as we hit the foresty area.
The thing area was when you got dizzy and then you started coughing. And then
I was coughing in before that too.
Yeah. But that's whenever you got real dizzy, I was like, oh fuck, like this is not great.
Yeah. But after we crossed that point, I was like, oh, I can breathe again.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, fuck, what was it? We were talking about. It was kind of like it was like luring you.
Yeah, like.
Do you think it was trying to lure you to touch that tree?
I don't know, because I kept saying I wanted to.
Yeah, or was it just like you thought it was cool?
A little bit of both.
I've never seen that.
I've also never seen that.
I've seen someone.
I wanted to
carve something
trace.
in a
I
tree.
wanted to like trace the letters.
But it was like. It's like they cut it in the tree when I was really young, and now it's like older and dead, or something. But it was just like.
No, it doesn't make sense on how it was.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I've
I've
never
never
seen
seen
that.
that.
I've never heard of that, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
looked crazy.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and then also, okay, sorry. Earlier, I almost interrupted you because this was another kind of weird one. But, like, in the dead area, another time, like, we were walking past, and it was like, in the dead area, like a tree, like, it literally looked like a fucking eye.
Yeah, the tree, like,
Hello.
hello, Apollo.
Hello? I don't know, that was kind of freaky. I took a picture. It was cool,
Yeah, it was a very cool tree.
but, like, that probably didn't help with the feeling watched thing. It was really a fucking giant eyeball. But,
Major spook.
when did you... Oh, yeah, you felt like you were being kind of, like, lured to the water. Oh, yeah. You...
Well, supposedly a little girl drowned in the, or not drowned, but a little girl was in the river, dead. Found face down, that type of thing. So, like, I always just kind of assumed it was more like the little girl kind of like, hey, come here type thing.
Oh.
You know, like something nicer. I was hoping it was something nicer.
Yeah. What did you feel, Miles? Did you feel that or no?
I just felt drawn. And then I just started getting like more increasingly paranoid, and like a bunch of warning signs were popping up, and I was just like, okay. And then I got really dizzy, and I was like, okay. Hello, Apollo.
Did you feel like you were gonna pass out?
Yeah, it very much like was one of those dizzies. Like I feel like really weak and dizzy type of.
See, that was weird because like when you're like, I'm dizzy, just like for some reason, I don't know. I wasn't thinking like paranormal, but I was just thinking like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what was interesting to me, because like usually if someone's gonna pass out, because when you said dizzy, I thought you meant like because you were kind of like hold my hand, like, and it made me think like maybe you thought you were gonna pass out or something. Wait, did you think you were gonna pass out?
No.
Oh.
It felt like really woozy, but I knew I was gonna be okay.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were gonna pass out. So then, because like when people pass out, usually their face gets really white. And then we were walking, and you were like, you just like turned, and you were like, your face is really red right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's weird.
Like,
if you're gonna pass out,
right? Like, you like your face wasn't super red. Like, I don't think my face was super red.
I didn't feel like we were out there like doing. We didn't walk far enough to
like break a sweat.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And like you said, now that I think about it, I guess it felt like we weren't in the sun that much because that part feels, I guess, shady. I don't know. But then there's nothing. But I look up and there's no leaves.
That's what I was just about to say. It's very shady.
Yeah.
But when you look up, there's an ass load of trees. I'll give you that. There's a lot of trees and a lot of branches.
Yeah.
But there's no leaves. And the shaded area doesn't have like little pockets of sun. It's just all shade.
Yeah.
Like that whole area.
Because in my brain,
like the dead area that doesn't have anything, shade. The where the thing is, shade. Everything feels like it's under shade, but there's if you look up, it's just straight sky. I mean, you have branches, like some branches and twigs and stuff, but not enough to create total shade like that.
The only time I felt like when we broke out and it was that loop, you know, where it was like grassy and it was a little bit more open, like I felt it then. I felt it in the parking lot. So like it couldn't have been like because I don't know.
The little turnaround that we did, that was where the sun was.
Yeah.
The parking lot was where the sun was.
Yeah.
So
the bridge
and the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was where there wasn't.
It felt like we were. It wasn't like because I don't know. I'm coming from this as a Virgo from a logical, like I don't know because I wasn't. I didn't. I don't know. I didn't feel that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like. Oh fuck! I forgot what I was saying.
But like what you.
I felt like we were under just because we're in the woods, so it felt like we were under a bunch of foliage. But then, like I have pictures, like where. Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, where it's like a pretty clear day. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, but.
Like it was crazy cloudy or stormy or anything like that either to cause that kind of shade.
And then it really was like the sun was on that end and that, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just darkness in the middle.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like, I don't know, it's weird. It is interesting.
And like all of the shows and stuff always go at night.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they go there.
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
set up during the day, but like you never hear any of like the paranormal shows like talk about like what it feels like during the day.
Mm.
You know, it's always at night, which I'm sure it's absolutely
Oh God. Yeah.
batshit insane. I would never go there, but like,
Icky.
yeah,
Ew. Now I do want to watch the Ghost Adventures one.
it's scary.
Is it like a good one though? Like,
Yeah.
It's
pretty
really
would you guys
good.
watch it?
Yeah.
How long is it? Like 30 minutes?
I think it's like an hour.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
like an
like
hour.
30, 45 minutes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Was that Trisha Paytas one?
Huh?
Oh.
What?
Okay. Okay.
We are not fans in this
That's
household.
true. That's true. That's facts.
Facts. Although that one. Okay.
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 I love that so much. Do you remember when she posted her asshole on fucking Twitter when there was still like toilet paper and everything?
One day I was just
Some
scrolling
cute
through
resume.
Twitter, minding my own personal business, and then my eyes were assaulted.
Ashley, do you think if there's dogs sticking out of these donuts?
No.
You're okay with the communal donut?
Honestly, yeah. And thanks for asking.
That donut tastes like soy sauce.
What is it? That's so specific. That's so funny.
So which one was it?
Tastes like soy sauce.
This? Yeah, take a bite. It's like soy sauce. No, it tastes like a proper donut. No, the fuck it doesn't. It tastes like soy sauce. Ashley,
Yeah.
Think about it.
Oh my god. This is the soy sauce one?
This is soy sauce.
Would you believe me if I said I've never had soy sauce?
Alright, well, you take a bite of that and I'll pour you some soy sauce. And
You the ramekin?
Yeah. And you tell me if that tastes like soy sauce. Actually, I'm gonna do that.
What if I just smell it?
No, you're gonna put your tongue in the ramekin.
Okay. Don't. Should I do the donut first or should I say soy sauce first?
You'll
What's
want
gonna be my
soy sauce
palate
first.
cleanser? Apple juice?
this donut hole.
I like that idea actually. What should I have first? Soy sauce or donut?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Oh my god, this is like we're on Fear Factor. This is Joe Rogan's gonna show up any minute.
You don't say. Just take a sip of this. You do not have to drink all of it. Just take a sip, okay?
Can you smell it?
Okay, no.
Okay,
Listen,
after break.
no more podcast, just raw footage.
Fuck it, YouTube channel.
don't drink it. Just stick your tongue in it.
Oh yeah, you can take like a little baby tiny sip.
Take a little lick.
It smells like teriyaki chicken.
Yeah.
Is that what teriyaki is?
It has it in it. Just take a little
Is
sip.
it bad? I'm
Just
scared.
it's not bad.
Don't sip. Just stick your tongue in it, like a lizard. or better option, lick your finger, then stick it in the juice, and then stick the finger in your mouth.
Oh, she did.
She went for it.
Whoa.
That was an experience.
So
Chase it.
soy sauce.
Yeah, teriyaki chicken,
Now
but sour.
don't take this. Now eat that.
No, she needs a palate cleanser.
No,
That's
Eat
what
that.
I was thinking.
eat that.
Palate cleanser, and then you can relate the two.
Fine.
But now it's
Listen,
really
my
gonna
ass.
taste like soy sauce.
Dumbass.
Why are you so mean to me? She gets high and then she's really mean to me, and we FaceTime her mom, and Madison's mom's like, Madison, why are you talking like that? Doesn't she?
That sounds like a
I don't know
nightmare.
being mean. I don't know being mean.
And I'm
You're just being sensitive.
And I'm not when your mom is the one that says it first. I don't even
Yeah.
say anything. I'm just sitting here like.
Wait, who calls who and snitches on who?
No one snitches on anybody.
I'll just be on FaceTime and then she'll do something
yeah.
and I'll fuss at her for it.
And then she'll be like, "Why? I didn't raise you like that."
Yeah, she'll be like, Madison. We were sitting on the bed one time and this was a full.
Take a bite of
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you take a bite like that? Look how fucked that donut is now. Why would you do that? Why would she do it that way?
Does it taste like soy sauce?
Does it taste like soy sauce?
Yo, this is crazy.
Hold up. Check 1, 2.
It does not taste like soy sauce.
Thank you.
But it does. It tastes like a nail salon. Like it tastes like how a nail salon smells.
Y'all are fucking high. No. You're high. That don't.
We're visionaries. We're autistic.
We're autistic.
I'm sorry that I ate the donut like this. I'm sorry that I ate the donut like this.
That's okay. I forgive you. It's
Oh, like, what is that?
it's so gross.
The lid.
The lid.
Okay, so I don't need to do a thing. I just need
No.
a cord.
Because I tested it and the microphone works. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm yelling.
No, not that kind of laugh. No, that's not what I meant.
We have our own language. So loud means it's very bright.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like that.
She was like, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Nightcast.
I feel like I can use
This is
the video
no eye
audio.
contact after dark,
After
where things are gonna
hours.
get funky.
Funky. We're gonna get funky.
Funky.
Everybody clap your hands.
Clap.
Clap your hands.
No.
Clap your hands. I didn't know you did extras.
Clap your hands.
I didn't know the remix. The Cha-Cha Slide remix. Yo, I used to love the Cupid Shuffle. I would just listen to it.
What are you talking about? Smell this, please.
I've been trying. That's delicious.
Yes.
Why?
Wait, what did I say?
Whoa, that's neat.
Thanks. It's my screensaver. TV.
Here's my phone, baby. I know how you like to do that at night. Just like, what?
Oh, ew. Peter Icky.
Are you anti-feeder?
Anti-feeder.
I'm not also anti-feeder.
I don't want them around me.
Because some people
I'm smelling.
obviously have foot fetishes, right?
Yeah.
And then
foot fetish?
no.
I mean, it's okay.
One thing.
It's okay if you do.
She whipped her head around so fast. Said no.
Obviously touched a nerve.
I just knew my answer.
No, yeah, I bet you did.
I found a friend for that.
Dude. What
Want
was
to see my cool stick?
Yeah. Blair Witch.
Ready?
Dude.
Anyway, this has been No Eye Contact. Did you see?
It was like she aggressively didn't take it away from you. She was like,
Well, no, because I took it and then she threw a fit about it and I was like, okay, before I take a hit here, and then you wouldn't. So I was like, okay.
I did see her offer it to you.
It's like you were trying to like feed me a bottle or something. Like I wasn't doing it good enough myself, so she whipped it out and put it back in my mouth.
That was like,
So fast.
because I ripped it out, you went,
Right?
and then I was like, well, all right, here.
I literally had it in my mouth, and she ripped
No,
it
you
out.
didn't.
I was pulling it up to hit it. Like, here was, let me see. I had it,
No, because you're gonna tell stories.
and then I had it right here, and she went. And I was like, okay. It wasn't even like, what the fuck? It was like, okay. And then you shoved it back in my mouth. And I was like, what was the point of this?
What was the point of this? And that is a good question.
And that, we'll leave that.
That's
for
my
YouTube.
slogan. What is the point of this?
For,
No eye contact. What is the point of this?
what is the point of this?
What is the point of this? Thank you, Mads and Lauren.
Hello.
For letting me stay at your place and go visit you and driving me to and from the airport.
Thank you for not picking a 6 a.m. flight. Either way.
I'd be doing that. You're welcome.
You have to wake up at 4:30 and fully get makeup put on and everything, so they didn't see me without makeup on.
You picked that? Why?
Because I wanted to spend time with her.
Aww.
They wanted the full day.
That's cute.
So you could get your booty up and put some makeup on. God damn it.
God damn it.
I put makeup on. No eye contact.
No fucking eye contact. If you watch this far, thank you so much. If you didn't watch this far, fuck you. I fucking hate you. And
I like how we randomly just rotated. You're sitting on that, and then you're still in the middle, and then Bucky's. It's a
Bucky's,
beaver.
It's sponsored by
It's a
Bucky's.
beaver.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking beaver. And sponsored by Goatman's Bridge. I almost said Goatman's Ridge. That'd be kind of tight. Goatman's Ridge.
There you go. We can go. We'll go to that next.
I know for a fact that
We keep hitting
Goatman is they. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's part of the LGBT.
He's,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Like it's like scary. It's like if you think Satan is sexy.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, signing off on behalf of No Eyes.
My brain, like what I was saying makes sense.